uh, my first Fortnite stream. I was gonna show y'all how to do this Save the World. It's gonna be coming, well, it's supposed to be free here in a couple months or so. I don't know what they're doing. Supposedly it's gonna be free. So I decided that I was going to give a little video to kind of explain the basics and how to get started. So when you start off Save the World, you go in here. It starts you off. And so of course you get these daily rewards and stuff too. It's just about like any other game. You got daily rewards. And you see, like, I've only been playing for 17 days, so I'm not completely, I haven't played it a whole lot, 17 days, but I mean, I know a little bit, so I can show y'all a little bit how it's done. When you first start off, you don't start off here, okay? So first of all, you got to play. This is where you can just start your missions, and you got, these are all missions. I got a bunch of those completed. This is the one I'm on right now. You can just push that, you can push that X button, that'll start your first mission. But you got all these, different menus at the top here. You got your map, which you start off here at Stonewood. You go to the next one, it's Plankerton. And then you got the special event area, which is the Horde right now. That's the special event going on. We'll explain some more of that later. This is more of a tutorial for beginners, so I ain't really going to explain the Horde too much. But yeah, okay, so you start off here at Stonewood. First thing you'll have to do is you'll have to start here. You'll start right here at your storm shield. First thing you'll do is you'll, here, let me just go ahead and go to my storm shield and I'll show y'all. Might take me a minute to get in there, but once I get there, I'll show you. For the beginners that might not know exactly, what to do here, right here in the beginning. Show y'all how this, the best way to start it anyway. Establish storm shield, complete missions, upgrade and defend. That's pretty much what you gotta do. Of course it's not all in this one map, but you know how it is.
When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
So basically, I already got it all built up and everything here right now, but you basically start off with nothing, and all you start off with is this pyramid right here. This pyramid is just basically, there's no no walls or nothing. It's just an open pyramid right here in the beginning, and you have to kind of build walls around it, which is, you see I've done here. I built these walls around it. I usually use metal because it's, it's a little bit stronger. But yeah, just build a wall around your pyramid. And I mean, as long as y'all know how to build and stuff, y'all probably played, Battle Royale, so as long as you know how to do that, Battle Royale, and build stuff, that's all really all you need to do. Just build stuff there, build your walls around it. And of course, I made a little section. See, like, the thing is like, I think it's somewhere over here. The zombies will spawn up here, so you gotta be careful, because when they spawn up here, they can walk down here and they'll jump on top of this and they'll get on your base. And so you gotta be careful. I kind of left some space there, so when they drop, they just kind of drop right here, and then they're stuck to go in this way or whatever. But that's pretty much all I got set up. And I found out that the zombies do not come out of this area right here. This, I guess, is like some kind of like fallout shelter or something, a vault or something, like some vault tech, like Fallout, Fallout style. But there's never any zombies that come out down here, I'll go ahead and tell you. So you really don't have to, defend too much on this side. where that vault's at. Mostly you just gotta defend the sides. Over here, over in the front, over on that side. And then later on, I think you have to defend a little bit in the back. They do come out back there somehow, I don't know how, but they did for me anyway. But anyways, that's really all you need to defend. Like, you guys see how I got set up here? I just started putting a bunch of traps down. I didn't do this like all in one session. I mean, you have to go back to the storm shield and defend it multiple times. So the first time you defend it, you're only defending this right here, this whole area. This is all you're defending in the beginning. And then as you go on further, you'll have some more things you'll have to defend. Like you have this amplifier over there, there's an amplifier over there, one over there. I think that's all there is. There's 3 amplifiers in this one. But you'll have to, eventually you'll have to, you know, build this, protect it for about 2 or 3 goes, and then you'll have to start building on these and protecting and defending these. And as you can see, I haven't really went too much into detail with this one, you know. I just kind of put a little base up, didn't even cover the top, put some brick in, upgraded it to that kind of brick, and then I threw a couple traps down on mostly this side because they mostly came from this side. So I mean, that's pretty much all you got to do is, you know, as it goes on, you'll get more of these, and you'll just have to keep defending them like I did. Just, you know, got one side here defended. This side, I'm not sure if you need to defend it or not. I don't really think it was that big of a deal. Now, there is another one down here, and I've wondered, like, when is this going to come into play, you know? I'm going to have to defend. I don't think there's another storm shield for this. I'm not too sure, really. I think there's another one here, too, so I'm seriously not that far into the game yet, so there could be another one I'll have to defend in this place. But so far, I've been doing Plankerton, and I haven't really had to come back here. But Plankerton's basically the same way. Once you beat this area and complete your storm shield missions, you'll go to Plankerton, and you'll have a whole nother storm shield you'll have to defend. So this is the one I got right now. This is the one for Stonewood. This is the beginner one I started with, and I'm just kind of showing y'all my setup. This is kind of pretty much what I got going on with this place. And you just want to set this up in the beginning the best you can, and then as you get more trap schematics and things, you'll be able to set up more traps and things and everything, and you'll get everything set up to where basically it's a fortress, kind of like what I've got here. It's not really super defended here, but yeah, it'll get you through. Now let me go ahead and dip out here, and let me show you what the next thing I want to go ahead and explain to y'all. Get out here, do this. See, once you start off, this will be the first thing you'll do is you'll set up your storm shield. Now once you complete your first, you know, basically just setting it up and getting your defenses set up for it. Once you finish that, then you're going to want to do what I'm getting ready to show you. Basically, you want to just do a couple missions. I'll kind of walk you through some of the mission types, but do a couple missions, and you'll get enough things to maybe set up your armory a little bit. But here's another thing I wanted to show you. You start off with the skill trees and the research tree. Skill tree tier 1 is what you'll start off with, and you'll go from here, you know, and you'll purchase each one of these things depending on what you want the most. You'll purchase all these, and some of them give you some good stuff. Like this one gives you a adrenaline rush power up thing. Basically, you can use it anytime, and it just gives you some health. And this one is the one I use a lot, airstrike. You can use that, it shoots down bombs, you know. Different things like that. The skill tree, you won't be able to do much with it in the beginning, but I mean, honestly, in about, I don't know, 7 or 8 missions, you'll be able to get up to, you know, into where I'm at right now. You'll be able to get some of this stuff. So I mean, you could probably do it all in one day. You could do a lot of it in one day if you just played all day. And then you get to the second skill tree after you complete Stonewood, and you'll get some of this stuff. So right now I'm still in Plankerton. I got a long ways to go. Once I complete Plankerton, I should be able to go to the next one, which is this. It's unlock skill tree 3, and then and, you know, so on and so forth. I ain't done it yet, but that's pretty much how it works. And then research works a little bit differently. So you get these points per hour, and you know, it says right there I get 108 points per hour. And I only have the limit of 2,000, so I already got it my limit. I can go ahead and collect that. That gives me that, you know, that much, and I got 2,400 out of 5,325. So basically, you know, that's all I can carry, and I can't carry no more than that. But see, another thing is you can upgrade that. You upgrade how many research points you get per hour by, you know, going up here to this skill tree, and there's somewhere in this skill tree there's a skill that allows you to get more of those points per hour. I'm not really sure where it's at, but somewhere around here you get more points for that, and then there's more in that one too. And then once you complete all these in this first skill tree, you'll go to the next one, which is skill tier 2, research skill, and then you'll have more things you can upgrade. Like, I'll go ahead and upgrade this since I got the points already. I'll upgrade that, and then now I ain't got enough to do anything, so now I'm just sitting here and wait. Might as well. Of course, another thing you can do is you can go back to your old one if you have to, and like for instance, I got something right here, Fire Team Alpha squad slot, and then I've got EMT squad slot. So I'm probably gonna go with Fire Team, just because I like range damage and stuff, so I'm going for the Fire Team. And then see, I could go ahead and explain a little bit. Well, I'll go ahead and explain a little bit of something else. So once you start getting a little bit further in to this game, there's a few things you'll have to start figuring out and working out how to do. I'm gonna go ahead and explain them now, because while I'm in the game, you can kind of see where this stuff works. So, okay, so this, you got your squads. You got heroes, which is what you use, you know, to go out in the field and do stuff. Right now, that's my hero, Swordmaster Ken. You get like 2 or 3 heroes in the beginning to choose from, but you get a whole bunch more as time goes on. You'll get, you know, loot llamas and stuff. I got a couple here, a couple of these orange ones for doing event stuff. But yeah, you get them quite early in the game. It's not, you won't take long at all to get, you know, some new heroes. But you start off getting heroes, and then you can take those heroes and you can also put them on these squad bonuses. You won't have them in the beginning. You'll have to unlock them in the skill tree. But once you unlock both of these in the skill tree, then you can take your heroes, some of them that you've already used and leveled up a little bit. You can put them here, and you can use their support squad bonuses and tactical squad bonus. And then plus they all add to your overall health and shield as well. See, like if I take this guy off right now, let's say I just take him off completely. Alright, now that he's taken off, see how my health is going down over here to the left? So, you know, 5,082 health, 1,027 shield. Well, as soon as I put this guy on, here, I don't know what just happened there. See, now it goes up to 6,000. You see what I'm saying? Like, they increase your stats pretty much. So that's a good thing to remember. Like, if you want to increase your stats, that's one thing you can do. That's one thing you can work on. And these are your defenders. You got mission defenders. I'll have to explain those later. But yeah, you basically, those also increase your stats depending on their levels. And if you increase them, you know, that'll increase you as well. Those will increase you. And then another thing is you go to the squads menu. You've got the survivor squads and defender squads. You've already seen the defenders. I showed you to them on the heroes thing. They're right there. So I'm not really going to go into the defender squad right now. But I will show you these survivor squads. You have a whole bunch of these now. I haven't got the gadgeteers unlocked yet. But you only start off with usually these 2. And you have to unlock those, I think, from the skill tree. Or from one of the research trees or something. I can't remember. But you unlock these. And once you unlock these, then you can start putting your survivors in there. And you'll only unlock a few different ones. See, I just unlocked the Fire Team Alpha slot. It's this slot right here. I just unlocked that one. When you start off, you only start off with usually just one slot. It's usually not the leader slot either. But basically these all increase your stats just like your heroes and stuff, like I was just showing you did. See how it says at the top, offense plus 90, fortitude plus 90, tech plus 74. Basically, these all just kind of increase your stats in the desired area that you want them. Like I'm mostly an offense player, so I've been doing a lot of like offense, got it on 90. But I also like having health, so I've got my fortitude at 90. Been mostly working on these two because these are your main ones really. It's offense and fortitude. And then this one here helps you for like making your traps stronger and having like a extra health bonus and stuff. So that one's a good one to have too, is the tech. But as you can see, as you go on, you know, some of these you only get like, right, this one has only got one right now unlocked. I'll have to find a way to unlock some more of them slots. But as you go on, you'll unlock more and you can increase your people more. Each one of these people, you can take them, you can upgrade them. See, I gotta just upgrade this girl. Upgrade her a little bit, you know, using your experience from those. I'll show you how to get the experience for these guys too. But yeah, that's basically all you do really. Then if you want to, some people ask, like, some people have been asking me, like, how do you get schematics? How do you get weapon schematics and things? How do you get survivors and stuff? Well, that's basically just playing the game, doing missions. You'll get stuff like that randomly. But another way you can do it is by using these V-Bucks. You know, I've got, well, heck, I've actually only got I've only got a little bit of V-Bucks. I would buy a big one and show you what it's like, but I'm just going to buy a little one and show y'all like how this works. So you buy one of these, 50 V-Bucks, and as you play Save the World, you'll get more V-Bucks. You get V-Bucks for free just by playing the game and doing little objectives and stuff. So you see how I just popped that open and it gave me the, you know, this gun schematic. I got this trap schematic right here. And we just got a survivor, another survivor that I can level up and use depending on, you know, his stats and stuff. So there's that. I could go into a little bit more of an in-depth explanation. That's a hard word for me to say for some reason. Explanation into these survivors. See, like how this one right here says there's a leader match. This one has a leader match. It's because these leaders have special stats like pragmatic. This one's got pragmatic, so those are a match. That increases his stats. So, you know, those are good to have too. Like this one here's got the competitive match. So if I change this to somebody else with a competitive, which I don't really think I have anymore with competitive. Yeah, this one does, but I can't really do that. Yeah, I can't do all that. So yeah, I don't really have a match for that one. That kind of sucks. I could honestly, no, I can't. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. But it's still a plus 90, so I'm happy about it. But yeah, you match these things up a little bit with their emblems, and it increases their power a little bit. See, this was another leader match with personality match and different bonus matches. So those all help. Those, you just gotta keep track of those matches. Those things all come into play. Now, like those schematics that I just got, like you can go right here to schematics. This will show you all your schematics, everything you got. Go over here, you got new stuff that I just got, like these things. This is all of your schematics that can level up, basically. This is what's in the collections book. Ranged weapons, you know what I mean, and then melee, and then traps. And I mean, I don't know if y'all know this or not. I'm sure you guys do if you played, you know, what's it called, Battle Royale. But you know, these are like normal, like uncommon weapons, and then these are like a rare, and then these are an epic, like they're over rare, and then these are legendary, which are the best in the game so far. They do not have mythic weapons. I've asked around and I've found out there are not mythic weapons. So legendary is as high as it gets. That's the highest rank that they have right now. I've only got a couple of legendary traps I've noticed that the legendary traps are a little bit harder to find than like legendary weapons and stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much the gist of that. There's not really too much big and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this works. Okay, so when you start off, I'm just gonna dip over to Stonewood in the very beginning. When you start off, this is what you start off with. Storm Shield Defense 1. I already showed you guys. You just build a wall around your defenses, make you a little defense area, and then you start that off. Defend that. That's the first mission you'll do. It's right off the bat. And look, you even get 100 V-Bucks just for doing the first mission. Can't beat it. So then you'll go to Constructor Leadership, and this basically just is a bunch of fooey. It just basically tutorial, shows you a little bit about how to do the game. I pretty much just showed you myself. That's the leadership, like science division, all that. Okay, and then you got all these are all tutorial basically. This is all basically tutorial, all this stuff. This is all tutorial missions. And then you go to Storm Defense 2. And then you go Heroes Training, Stage 1. And this is just still basically tutorial. It's showing you how to set up your hero and upgrade him and level him up and everything. And weapon enhancement. Yeah, that's all tutorial stuff. You pretty much learn it like it shows right here, right real early. Honestly, you probably don't need this tutorial because this stuff right here pretty much shows you everything. Now, you've got Home Base Shield Defense 3. And this would probably be your first mission, I think. Or no? Yeah, this is probably, yeah, somewhere around here is your first real mission where you'll actually go into the map. I'll show you the map. Damn it. There we go. Alright, so here's the map. Of course, you'll start off like way over here by your storm shield. This is like how you play with others to protect their storm shields. You can go into other people's storm shield defense missions and basically protect theirs as well. So that's how you do that, and that is an important thing to do because it's a lot of times it's in the quest line, like in the quest over here. You'll have to do like certain, you know, side quests and things. A lot of times it has to do with doing those defenses. So there's that, and then you'll have like early missions. This is like a level 3 mission, level 3, level 1. You see what I'm saying? Level 5. These are all real early missions. I'll go ahead and show you guys how a little bit of these work though. This one is a... See how these missions have like a purple storm in them? That means that they're special missions. So that's another thing I'll go ahead and explain y'all. Like, see these have mini bosses. There's an epic mini boss right there. You'll see it by the little skull on the side of the mission icon right there around the circle. Those have mini bosses. Now that's not really a big threat. Mini bosses are easy, it's not a big deal, but these missions I've noticed also give you a lot of these missions give you a lot of good stuff. Pretty much they give you a lot of resources and stuff. So this one gives you 600 hero experience. With being a beginner, that would be awesome. That's decent start. Plus it gives you random hero experience too, so that's going to be more than 600 right there. And then see how this has like road trip tickets? Right now there's an event going on. It's the Horde mode. I showed you guys a little bit well, I just showed you basically what the thing was, but basically the Horde is the event going on right now, and these road trip tickets go towards the Horde event loot chest. So if you go here to loot, see where I went to the loot over in this section, you go to upgrade, you click R2, and you see like right now at the top, like right there below armory, it says pinatas and then event. You click R2, you go to event, and then this is the event page, and you can buy stuff with the gold. All the gold that you see, like you'll see like gold rewards and stuff. This is where you buy that kind of stuff. And there's a special guy right there you can get. He's a mythic hero. I usually get the heroes and the weapons. I haven't got this yet, but I plan on getting that soon. I'm also going to try to get this if I can. It's on sale. I'm going to get it first, actually. But yeah, but the thing is, though, is these pinatas, okay? In the center, there's a road trip pinata. I ain't got enough for it. It says I have 332 and I need 500. So, basically, once I get 500, I'll be able to get that road trip llama, and that will allow me to get a whole bunch of special stuff. They're better than the upgrade llamas. They give you more stuff, basically. But yeah, you do that, you do this mission here, and you'll get 50 of those road trip tickets. So that's basically what that is, just in case anybody was wondering. And this one here gives you road trip tickets and gold. And this one gives you 4 times the hero experience. So yeah, I'm about to do this one just because I do need some hero experience. I'm level 21. And this is only a level 5 mission, so this is going to be like ridiculously easy. But I'm just going to go ahead and show it to y'all because I'm trying to show this for beginners, you know. I'm not trying to show y'all on a level 21 mission. You're going to be like, whoa, what the fuck, you know. Because there's a lot of zombies on level 21 mission that aren't on these low level missions. So basically you'll start in like that, kind of like a battle royale, you know. You start in with 4 people, load into the game. And then like it says right here, you got to find the target, place the atlas, and then fortify and defend. So basically you look around for the location that kind of looks like this thing right here to the right. You look for that location there, it looks like that, and then you basically just build walls around it and fortify it, make sure it's well protected, and then you'll put blue glow inside of it and then start defending it. I'll show you what I mean by putting blue glow inside of it. Okay, so to start off, you're not going to have all these weapons and fancy stuff like I do, but you're just going to want to craft. You're going to want to get as much stuff as possible. Get you some wood, kind of like battle royale. You're starting off, you just want to get started. Basically, get you some rock, get you some wood, get you what you need to get, and get yourself set up. Just break everything you can. And you can search these bushes. Sometimes you see like you'll get ammo or you'll get those things. Nothing in this game is for nothing. Like you'll not see these flowers and stuff. None of that stuff is a waste of time. Everything you get in this game has a use. All those flowers are mostly used for like crafting healing traps, like healing traps that can heal you. That's basically what those are for. Just making healing traps. And there's some more ammo. You can get ammo from just about anything. See all these bricks? Now when you break these rocks and you break these trees, you'll get special stuff. Like break this tree, it just gave me planks. Those are for crafting. See, I'll break this tree, give me some more planks, and it gave me adhesive resin. That's also for crafting. You can craft traps, you can craft weapons with all that stuff, stringy twine, that's for weapons and stuff. So yeah, basically all this stuff's for weapons. Rocks are the same way. You break these rocks, you'll get some extra stuff. You'll get rough ore. That's for crafting a lot of different things. A lot of weapons, a lot of traps. That rough ore is well needed for a lot of different stuff. See these things here? Random little like cans of like food or stuff, whatever. When you search those, you'll get nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts are essential for crafting ammo. If you need ammo, you really need to craft. You need to find some nuts and bolts. You need to look around. You need to start busting boxes, ripping shit up, finding these nuts and bolts. You can find them just about anywhere. You know, look down here. You got a little loot chest. That's what I would say. There's ammo everywhere. Look, loot these. Look, got some stuff there. Break this, break that, break it all. Just tear it all up. That's really the whole point here. But yeah, you just want to search stuff. See, look, got some more nuts and bolts. You can search just about anything and get nuts and bolts. So luckily, I've just got a weak. Luckily, these enemies are weak. You can just whack them in the beginning with a freaking pickaxe, like it's no big deal, but can't do that later. I'm going to tell you. But yeah, you see anything mechanical, like see that mechanical stuff I just broke? It gave me nuts and bolts. Those are all important for, look, there's some more. Those are all important for crafting ammo. I should have searched that instead of breaking it. But yeah, these little boxes, all this stuff, really important for crafting ammo. So see these machines? Anything you see that's mechanical, break it. Because more than likely, it's going to have nuts and bolts in it. I usually search things before I break them though too. Because that's how you get the most out of it, basically. You see these? I'll probably get nuts and bolts. See, I got some nuts and bolts, got some batteries. All those things are things that are essential for crafting traps and stuff, and some certain guns too, because there's energy guns and stuff that'll use like batteries and stuff like that. So. But yeah, everything's essential. I would never get rid of anything. Do not get rid of anything in this game. Save it all. Get as much as you can. All those mechanical parts right there. That was like a special blue looking item. Those are all really handy. If you see mines, like this right here is a mine. Someone's already been here. I think they took it out, but there probably was some different like colored stone in here. Those stones are certain kinds of rock that you need. I'm gonna see if I can go find one real quick, because this is a question a lot of people have: is how do you get silver? Like, how do you get quartz? How do you get these and different kinds of materials? Like, I'm gonna try to explain it to you. Oh, I love these places because you can sit here and just pick up all kinds of goodies. Pick up everything. Oh shit! I didn't mean to grab it. I can hit that, but. Yeah, these are great places to just get some goodies. If you're in one, you see one. Oops, I could have grabbed that. There's another one. See these? I'm telling you, nuts and bolts. That was bacon. I don't know. Not really sure what you do with bacon in this game, but I'm sure there's a use for it. Let me see if I can find one of these darn things. There must not be one over here. Now, as you can see, I'm double jumping, and when you start off, you don't have a ninja. This is a ninja class, so you can double jump, but you're not going to have that in the beginning. So you'll have to build and make stuff the normal way. You know, build your ramps and stuff like you would on Battle Royale. But later on, you will. Oh, see that zombie? You only see those during this event. But yeah, you see this here? This is what I was talking about. Blue glow. You take this blue glow. And I see it gives me one blue glow. Can't really see it, but there's a little icon right there to the left, right there where it shows my resources. There's a little icon to the left. That's how much blue glow you have. But yeah, the blue glow helps do certain things. I'll show you if I see one. Oops, see, I just seen another one of these. Always want to get those, man. Always want to get those. They are very important because it seems like, you know, just playing the game normally and just grabbing what you see, a lot of times you'll get enough resources to do pretty much everything you want. You don't really have to resource grind too much in this game. Like you might get low at one point and you might say, okay, well, I'm just going to go into a game and resource grind the whole time. And that's perfectly fine. A lot of people do that, but if you are doing that, the best thing to do really is to tell your people, like go over, like hold the touchpad button and then go into here and explain to them like, hey, I'm resource grinding, you know, tell them what you're doing so they know not to start the mission right off the bat, because a lot of times those will start it and then won't have a lot of time to resource grind. But the blue glow that I picked up, if I had 2 of them, I could put them in this and it would increase our energy. Right now our energy, my energy is 100, but if I did this, it'd probably put it to like 150 or 200 or something, I don't remember. But there's an energy one, there's a health one, and there's a shield one. There's also a difficulty one that increases the difficulty, but most people don't fuck with that.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? But anyways, most people don't mess with the difficulty, but I don't know. When I played this game early on, I did kind of mess with the difficulty. I wanted it harder because it seemed like it was really easy in the beginning. It does get harder as you go, though. I'll go ahead and tell you. But basically, if you missed out on the stream so far, what I've been doing is I've been explaining a little bit how this works in the beginning. See this rock right here? This is a different color. These are special kinds of minerals. So let's see what this is here. This was copper ore. So yeah, copper ore is used for many different things. I got some zombies coming at me. It's used for some different things like crafting. Probably this gun I'm holding. I mean, it's good for crafting just about any your gun or higher tier. They're usually higher tier, like probably an epic or something like an epic weapon or an epic trap. They're higher tier weapons or higher tier material. Ooh. But anyways, yeah, these little areas where you see like a roof and like an overcropping, like almost like a mine or something, they're usually, that's what they are, they're mine shafts. And you go down and you get that material, and that's how you get like silver, that's how you get silver, that's how you get like quartz, I think is another one, quartz. You get different materials from going in these caves and taking stuff out. Here's some more nuts and bolts. Don't ever forget to look in the corners. You'll find these nuts and bolts all over the place. I find them a lot of time, like if you look at the map, I'll find them a lot of times on the corners, like on the outside, on the outskirts of the map. I find it a lot, but you'll find a lot of them in town too. Don't get me wrong. You'll find a lot of them everywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of getting started in the game, you know, get your resources, get enough of the... I think you can only start off like 1,000 wood, 1,000 brick, and 1,000 metal. I've got mine upgraded so I can get more than 1,000. I don't know how much I can get. See, like, in Battle Royale, you'll see these chests all over the place, but in Save the World, you don't see them very often. When you do see one, definitely pick them up. You get all kinds of crafting stuff, goodies, even free gun right there. You get some goodies for that, so make sure you pick up any chests you see. I think there's another one here. You see, not all the chests look like the ones in Battle Royale. Okay, so like, for instance, this right here, that's a chest. So you'll pick that up just like you would like a chest in Battle Royale. See, they gave me some weapons, gave me some free stuff. You can't go wrong with those. So just so I figured I'd at least explain that a little bit, yeah. So like, not all the chests are like Battle Royale. Some of them are just different, but you will hear like that noise, you know, like you hear from Battle Royale, that chest noise. You'll hear that, but you won't hear it as loudly as you do in Battle Royale. I've noticed that too. You'll hear it, but you won't hear it until you're like almost right up on it. So just remember, you're not going to always hear them. You might actually have to look around, and I usually find them by finding the glow. See how that last one I got had a glow to it? That's the best way to find them. You'll see them from that glow. Now here's another one. You'll see for movement. So you put those blue glow in, and it increases the whole team, not just yours, but the whole team's movement. So that's really a good thing to have. Like if you wanted to. I don't really care about movement. I'm a ninja. Most people in this game play Ninja or Outlander, but I like the Ninja. I like the Outlander too, but I'm thinking about trying to go for like a soldier class and just stick with a soldier for a while. But once I get this one leveled up good, I'm going to do that. But see, they've already got this set up. I didn't realize it, but this is the Atlas. This is what you're supposed to find in the beginning. Once you find it, you set up a little defense, and see, these already got the defense set up. But basically, you'll set up like a little house, a little defense area for your spot. He's got it all set up in the back. Like, you ain't really got to worry about the back. I don't know why you're worried about that. Best thing to do though, once you get your building set up, he's got it fortified with increased damage walls. But look, you're gonna have some zombies. Probably, it looks like they're coming from this side. The way you find out, look up in the sky. Look up in the sky, you find out where the storm is. The storm's over there, so that's how you know zombies are going to be coming from over here. See them spawning? They're coming from over here. So what you're going to have to do is start building your defenses where they're coming. So they're all coming up this hill. So what I'm going to do is build some defenses. Put this here, put that there. Put this here, put some walls here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to put that wall there. Well, that does help. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a helpful thing to do, put a wall there, but that's not what I was trying to do. Anyways, let me just switch over so I can see all these fuckers getting away real quick. Oh my god, get out of here. Okay, we don't really need these walls, but I am going to put them there just to kind of stop them from getting through, because I'm trying to do something. Basically, I'm gonna just make some traps. Now, y'all probably won't have traps in the beginning, but you will get them. You will get them really early because they're just basically schematics. You throw this trap down here. Go ahead and another trap. Here's the schematics. I can go ahead and make some traps. I'm gonna make a couple of these. And see that trap? It does damage over time when they stand on it. So they're taking some damage there. They tore it up, so it didn't really do much help. Let me see here. I want this trap. Yeah, this trap is a little bit better. And I'm going to use a better material this time too. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this wall up so they can't get through that. And now I'm going to show you the wall darts. Okay, so you can get wall traps. So here I got wall traps. I'll put another one on this wall. So this is going to be the push trap. It's going to push them down the hill. And then that's going to push them to that trap basically. And then I'm going to put another trap right here on this one. This is going to freeze them.
Fort's taken on high.
See, that freezes them. So that's a really helpful thing. And basically that's all I'm going to do right now because I really don't need to do much else. Those traps should take care of it. Now, I am going to put a wall dynamo right here just in case. And I'm going to increase this wall and I'm going to repair that. I'm going to repair this wall. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put another one of these, hold on, let me get on this side. I'm going to craft one of these because I feel like we should have better defense here. Oh my god, we don't. Okay, so I need this. I'm going to craft a few of these. Something that keeps hitting me. I don't know what it is. Probably this guy. These guys here are a pain in the butt. They shoot at you. So you gotta kind of have to watch out for them guys. See, look, there's another one shooting at me, man. Come on, leave me alone, bro. But that's basically how you set it up. I mean, these guys here are taking some damage. Well, if they was, I must have put my damn trap down. I'm gonna put that back down, put this back down. I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna put this on here, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want multiple wall traps here. See what I'm saying? You need to put this down. That gives a lot of damage to them. The whole way up, they're just going to be getting hit by these traps. So that's going to hit them on that side. This is going to hit them when they get to this side. And then we got some more. So I'm not sure, I'm not worried about this staircase anymore. I think it's pretty trapped up and ready to go. Now, I feel like this guy might need some help. He's got some zombies coming at him over here. Look, this is what this does. I'm about to show y'all what this does. That was the mortar strike. That was one of the things you get from your skill tree. It's a good thing to have in a situation where there's a lot of zombies around. Can't really do much. That's good to have. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the next video I make, which I'm gonna do it right after this video. The next video I make is going to be covering the Horde and how to set up for the Horde and successfully complete a Horde mission, because those missions are pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. They're rough. I'm gonna go ahead and block this because I don't like that zombie attacking my the back end of that wall there. I didn't put traps there, so I'm just gonna basically do this to make it harder for him. It makes it harder for him to get up there, you know what I mean? He's still going for it, ain't he? Fuck it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover that, and then I'm gonna put this right there. Now maybe they'll use that instead. Maybe now they'll use this and they'll go up this way, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, there we go, see, that's what I wanted. And now I can, oops, I didn't need to do all that. Ooh. Okay, I got some zombies coming at me.
The fort is falling.
It's just getting hectic. These guys are shooting at me and stuff. You gotta be careful, I'm telling you. These shooting guys, if you're starting off in a beginner, as a beginner, and you're in this particular event, oh man, you're talking about this is bullcrap. These guys are shooting fucking... These guys shoot balls at, like, they shoot like baseballs at you in the very beginning. And they're not really that big of a threat. Like, they will hit you and they'll hurt, but they're not really a big deal. The guys that'll shoot you though, the dudes with the cowboy hats, like these guys here, these guys are a pain in the butt. These guys, yeah, those are the ones you don't want. Those cowboy hat motherfuckers. These guys are, well, they're not even throwing baseballs, they're throwing bones. But yeah, those guys will throw bones at you, so it's kind of like that Austin Powers, throw me a bone here, like they really do. Alright, so... Oh shit. He took him out for me. Well, basically, yeah, that's all you gotta do. And look, we're already about done now. We're at 7 seconds. This is easy. This is an easy mission, though. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. This is usually a lot harder than this.
Nicely done, Commander.
And so that's all she wrote. That pretty much boils it down. I pretty much covered everything that I could think of. Right off the bat, anyway. That's pretty much everything I could think of. Covered stones, I covered getting crafting materials. One thing I did not cover was actually crafting while you're doing stuff, but I'll go ahead and do that. I'll probably cover a lot of that in the next video, because I'm going to make one for the Horde mode. I'm going to try to give y'all some pointers on how to play Horde mode, because it is difficult when you're starting off. If you don't know what you're doing, you know, if you don't know how everything works out and everything's set up, you might need a little help with that. So I'm going to go ahead and start the next video and explain a little bit more about Horde mode. Yes, you can start Horde mode right in the beginning. You don't have to what was I going to say, like do anything special, I don't think, to start doing the Horde mode. I think you can do that right in the beginning. If not, then, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the comments, or whatever, I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But I don't think there's anything too much that you're going to have to do. So I got 2,888 hero experience from that mission. That's the reason I picked that mission. It's pretty good. That's not too bad. Look at that. Random 50 V-Bucks. You can't beat it. Mission alert reward. Got the pure drop of rain, and I got the road trip tickets. So yeah, that's like I was saying. Those, If you want to do missions to get certain things, those all help, because those road trip tickets, in the long run, they add up. They're a good thing, because now I've got 382 road trip tickets, so I'm getting a little bit closer to that 500, and once I get that road trip llama, that'll give me a good chance to get like a couple legendaries maybe. Usually it'll give you a legendary every time. Every single time that I've done the road trip llama, it's gave me a legendary. So it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Alright, so I just did that mission, gave me some skill points. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how the skill tree works. Basically, you go down here, increase health, regenerate by 1% per point. You know, that's not bad, but here, I want to see what's down here, because I just unlocked this hover turret, and I'm trying to get over here to the second hover turret thing, because that increases its range. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm about to start using the hover turret instead of the bombs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to work my way this direction. So I'm thinking I'm going to purchase this backpack size. Yeah, increase the backpack size. And then I'm just going to be working my way down here. But anyways, yeah, that's the skill tree. That's just something you do every mission. Remember to do that. Get your skill tree going. These expeditions, I really don't need to go into too much detail. My expeditions returned. Don't really need to go into too much detail with these though. I got a 60% success rate for that one, and it was a success, so that's actually good. Good thing for that. That's how you. This is another way you can get a lot of materials. It doesn't give you a lot of metal and stuff. It doesn't give you a lot of regular materials, but it gives you a decent amount of these secondary materials, like mechanical parts. Those are good. Stringy twine, that's good for crafting good stuff. And copper ore, that's for, basically, you see how this has like green, this has blue, this has purple. That kind of explains to you what those particular items craft. Like these craft rare weapons, these craft, you know, well, these craft uncommon, these craft rare, and then these craft like epic weapons. Yeah, like the purple, like epic. So that kind of explains that a little bit by itself. But, and the silver ore, I'll go ahead and tell you, they craft higher tier like weapons. Like some of the silver ore is even used for crafting legendary weapons. So silver ore is usually pretty sought after. A lot of people want it. But yeah, this is pretty good too though, so you're not losing anything out of getting some expedition going. But 88% chance for that one. It was a success. It gave me bacon, rough ore, coal, adhesive resin. Oh, I'm so happy to have all the nuts and bolts. That is awesome. Fibrous herbs. Batteries are good for crafting. I think you can craft. Oh, maybe it's just powered devices. I don't know. I thought you could craft like energy bullets, like for the energy weapons. I don't know. I'm not real sure about that. But yeah, ooh, that gave me some extra stuff too. So yeah, you can't really beat it. It's just basically what you do is you get these. Once you start it off in your, I think it's usually your research skill tree. You'll start off getting like the truck, and then you'll go to the boat. But you'll basically just pick these, and it tells you how hard it is with the little like little lightning bolt thing right there beside. Like that one's 50, this one's 60. That kind of explains how difficult it's going to be. Like I'm only a power rank of 21 right now. Basically that's my level, 21. So I'll have to do a real big mix of these. I'm probably going to do this one. It's only an 8 hour. Actually, I don't know, because this one's a 16 hour, this one's an 8 hour, and I'm just going to go for the 8 hour because it'll be easier to do. And I'm just going to throw in, like, see, I got a couple of these orange guys. I don't really have anybody super upgraded or nothing right now, but just throw this guy in, that gives it an 80% chance. And then I got another expedition for boats. There are different kinds, you know, there's 2 different expeditions. You got the boat, you got the truck, and there's also a helicopter. I don't have it yet, but I'll get it eventually, and I'll have the helicopter too. And see, these are slot bonuses for this. This one gives you a 30% bonus. So yeah, that's a bet. I'm going to use him. And that gives me a 60% chance. So I'm just going to go for it. Alright. So that's how expeditions work anyways. I could go ahead and explain some more stuff like collection book, transform, stuff like that. But I really think the game kind of explains that stuff as it goes. The game does not actually explain the collection book, so I am going to go ahead and explain that to you, because the game so far has not explained it to me. I kind of just winged it. But basically, as you collect items, things will pop up, like these will pop up. So it says I got 13 people that I can use. I got 3 defenders, 5 survivors, and 5 lead survivors. I'll go into lead survivors. And this is a lead doctor right here. So if I wanted to use this doctor in this, I could just click on him, click slot item, and what that does is it increases your stats. See, up at the top left, I'm at level 20. That increases it like plus 5,000 experience for using that guy. And as that levels up, you'll get rewards. Like my next reward will be a loot llama. So basically, just as you collect stuff, once you start getting overrun with all kinds of stuff and you don't know what to do with it, and you're just like, what do I do with this shit? Start going to the collection book and put that shit in the collection book. You'll start getting some good stuff. I got like 500 V-Bucks the other day. That's how I got so many V-Bucks right now. I got 500 V-Bucks for just going to, I think it was level 15 in the collection book. You can't beat it, dude. It's pretty good stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this video for right now. I pretty much showed you all everything that there possibly is that I could show you. I could explain a little bit more about these quests, you know, but, I mean, you can pretty much figure it out. You just look at it like, okay, that's how you do that, okay. So for now, that's going to be it for this video. Next video, I'm going to show you guys how to do the horde. Let me try to get there and show y'all what I'm talking about. This is the horde screen. This is how the event goes. I'm not sure how long this event has. I think it only has like 30 some days. It lasts about as long as the seasons for Battle Royale. You know how you got to go each season in Battle Royale? This lasts the same way. It changes the same time the seasons do. So I think this only has like 30 some days left. But basically, you start here and you build a fort just like you would build your shelter for your storm shield. It's the same concept basically. You go here, you build like your personal storm shield, and then each one of these you'll actually use that storm shield that you built in this one, and I'll explain it in the next video. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.